bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high. Take me to the sky, hope we never die, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, bird of prey, bird of prey, flying high, flying high, hope we never die.
Man had released energy from within the atom in the first atomic blast. One of nature's greatest energies hitherto undreamed of, and creating which have confounded mankind. We are apt to think of atomic energy as something new. But God placed this fabulous energy in every bit of matter when he created it. In fact, the earth has been warmed and lighted by atomic energy from the beginning, for the energy of the sun is atomic energy. No, atomic energy is not new. But now that man can control and energy, the world is faced with problems. But the question arises, just what is atomic energy? Well, let's begin back at the beginning. Perhaps it can be said that the cornerstone of our knowledge in this atomic age was laid back in the year 1905, when an unknown clerk in a Swiss patent office scribbled strange equations at his desk. Here, about half a century ago, Albert Einstein gave to the world E equals mc squared. Energy, the equivalent of mass. A radically new conception, key to the atomic age. The idea expressed in E equals mc squared is actually quite simple, but it has caused a great revolution in scientific thinking. It means that any object, this desk, pencil, piece of paper, just any bit of matter represents an unbelievable amount of energy. For example, the atomic energy in, just the paper of this book is the equivalent of the power produced by Hoover Dam in 1 full year of operation, enough to supply the electrical needs of your home for 1 million years. Air is a fragile thing, yet in a single breath is energy equivalent to the burning of 200,000 gallons of high-octane gasoline, sufficient fuel to fly a giant 4-engined airliner to the moon. Within just the paper of this railroad ticket is enough energy to power a cracked diesel-electric streamliner 3 times around the world. In fact, the atomic energy in 1 pound of any kind of matter, a pint of water, for example, is the equivalent of the burning of 1.5 million tons of coal. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that you can take a pint of water and pour it in the gas tank of your family car, take off on a trip around the world, but the energy is there, hidden down inside the tiny particles of which all matter is made. In order to understand this properly, we must know something about the structure of matter. In unleashing the power of the atom, science has set before us a tremendous challenge, and at the same time has brought to our attention the fact that the paramount issue is the rightness of our relationship to God, and every other issue, however important it may be, becomes secondary beside it.
Flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high. Take me to the sky. Hope we never die. But I pray, but I pray. Flying high, flying high, but I pray, but I pray. Hope we never die. Hope we never die. Hope we go to the skies. But I'll pray, flying high, flying high. But I'll pray, flying high, flying high. Hope we never die. But I'll pray, flying high, flying high. But I'll pray, flying high, flying high. Hope we never die. But I'll pray, flying high, flying high. But I'll pray, flying high.